Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, and Palazzo Parisio. Thanks to Jean Zamit for the makeup of Sarah and Becky in the studio. Malta. 300 days a year of sunshine. And the highest concentration of UNESCO sites in the world. And some of those sites moonlight as venues for the most lavish ceremonies and events. Come now as we follow the unsung heroes who make such events possible. Event planners.
I think I'm a walking zombie and just existing. We need coffee. We really need coffee.
We follow Sarah Young and her crew of misfits
I'm sure your family needs to know you're alive.
as they battle in clement weather
The wind started, so happy days.
and deadlines
There's so much left to be done.
to deliver events fit for royalty. Welcome to Flip the Venue.
It's all coming together.
A two-day event set up over 3 days. A pre-wedding party and a wedding ceremony. The pressure is on.
The wedding, we are going to be viewing and seeing the beautiful flip of their 2-day setup, is an international couple coming to Malta to get married. They do not live in Malta, however, the bride does have a strong tie with family in Malta. So usually that is the case when an international couple pick the island.
So we're basically planning 2 big events happening after each other, which is very hard because we're split. You're going
The moment
to the
whilst
other
we're
side,
here, we'll have another team.
team there.
Structure to that side. Slowly.
But we're not in both places at one go. You'll be going there, I'm staying here. Becky's going there, and then we'll swap. Which is really, it's a little bit crazy when you have a 2-day event back to back.
Put your finger here, please. This much to the back.
It's a lot of work coming into this production because it is a 2-day thing and they are very high profile clients.
The setup is quite complex.
The DJ set is nice. The DJ table is split with an LED screen. Very nice.
Very nice, very good.
We have to be at our best and we have to be spot on with everything.
So, what's happening today is just truss going up and lighting, not just,
Correct.
but
All
that's a
sound.
lot. All trusses and all sound.
I think there are going to be loads of challenges and it's important we perform 100%.
The theme is disco.
Very nice.
Exactly, this is Studio 54 theme, so there is nothing romantic about it. It's the wedding where we have the romantic.
So one of the venues we are flipping is because it is in the capital city of Malta and because it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's ideal when you have international people traveling from all over the world that at some point they come to our capital city of Valletta, which is stunning. The venue itself is overlooking history, beautiful views, rooftop outside, so this is an ideal setup for the pre-wedding.
I'm gonna leave you to go to the other venue, and I'm gonna continue with Becky in the meantime. This is like hurdles here. A lot of people working. We had to have very big manpower to manage everything.
Slowly. Enough, that's it.
Because basically this venue has to open for dinner tonight, so we couldn't work through the night, so we're using their day, and then they open for dinner, and tomorrow then is our event in the evening, so we have it all day. So this is very complex when you're working in two separate venues, but they each have other commitments.
So we had to do setup which wouldn't affect the event they had with a different client the day before.
There, so Damien is off to the other venue. You will be leaving too, so that you can be there and call me with what's happening and everything, and we'll WhatsApp call as well, so that we can see videos.
When you're setting up two venues back to back, that means no sleep. That means you are working from 3 days before, and you have to start your first venue, but at the same time already be working on your second. Now obviously the team was split, we were moving from one venue to the other as well, but we knew that that's going to cause challenges because you need to travel from one to the other.
Anything we need to discuss before you go? You have everything? The key of the garage, yes, let's get everything sorted.
So Sarah gave me a keychain because she was traveling, and like as a souvenir gift she got me this keychain. I don't know what character and which movie it's from, but it's black and grumpy and angry and feisty.
Feisty.
Because apparently
It reminded me of you when you get there.
and I'm always grumpy, angry and feisty, not always, but most of the time.
When I saw it at Euro Disney, I remembered her. And I was
But I still have it, and it's still the keychain to my car key, so.
I don't know if we should be getting this, but
Tiny, this looks like me when I'm angry. It does, it really does.
Spirits are high at the first location, but will they remain high as the workload mounts? Find out shortly. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, and Palazzo Parisio. Follow us on social media at Flip the Venue. Now, let's find out a bit more about location 2.
The choice of the second venue was definitely very important for the couple. There was no say from our end, which we're very happy to work with anyway. It's because a relative of the bride owned the venue, so they wanted it to be at the family property.
So that door is where the bride and the bride come in, so that the guests don't see that. I think it's always very vital and important to make sure you're there. So we had to split to like
Management-wise.
So one of us is in one venue, making sure that everything is going according to plan, and then somebody else the other way around.
and you're going to test them before you pull it up, right? Obviously, because the truss is 4 meters.
That's for the guests.
It's important to sound check the microphones.
250 guests, but we have 200 chairs.
This is a bit this way.
Chairs are going to be split on these two lawns.
What are we waiting for?
Quartet in this corner over here.
I think we're fine.
You need to be there to make sure that everything is being done and set up as it was promised to the client and as it was planned with your supplier. They have cocktails all throughout. So we brought in 6 expert barmen.
We don't really plan and say you have to go there, me there. It sort of happens very harmoniously between us. So, Becca, you're going there and I'm going there, and then you're coming to join me.
And then sometimes with,
we need each other.
move accordingly.
Yeah.
And I think delegation is the most important, which I have to admit I struggle a little bit sometimes with, because I'm like, if I do it, I know I did it, or I misdone that. In reality, I had done it all before, but I think when they're a little more high-end clients, you always have that little bit of more pressure and like to make sure, we always make sure everything is perfect, but I think on that caliber you're always like, I hope everything is beyond perfect.
I like to always ask Becky, so what do you think of this? And Becky too. So sometimes we need to get into the same spot to just run things and go, okay, we're happy with this. Sometimes it's on WhatsApp and sometimes it's physical.
So I mean, so far they just put up the wooden structures, which are the skeleton for the trussing for the fairy lights. But they left, they're coming back, and they're going to start working on the trussing. The cellars are all cleaned.
Okay. Cellars are clean, that's very important. Okay.
Furniture, the setup of it is like we had done at MCC.
There's so much going on.
In the La Valette Hall, okay? With those nice long tables and the stools.
The images for our design.
He's getting them done for us and we'll deliver them tomorrow. The foam boards. I phoned Joe, the string quartet. He said okay, but I asked him to okay it in an email so we have it in writing. They can make it. I will coordinate with the manager of the electric string quartet. Truss is nearly up, but needs to go up another 1.5 meters.
Wait, one thing at a time. I can't do it all together because I really panic when like I have. It's like, no, tell me one thing. I can multitask, but I need to know them one after the other. So that's when I go, stop.
Give me a second because I have another call coming in. Okay, I'm just going to ignore it. We'll catch up very soon. Take me pictures of anything you think I need to see, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. The truss is up. Amazing. Till we were downstairs with the photo shoot. Yeah, but it's going another level. We are progress. Big progress. Excellent. There was a lot of heavy materials that needed to be craned up onto the roof. This is no joke, obviously. You know, you have to have your health and safety in place, your proper staff, qualified staff. Everything has to be done right because here you're inviting a tragedy if something goes slightly wrong. So it's very important for us. It's always been my ethos for my company that I work with the very best, the most professional, the ones who have everything in place, know their knowledge, have their insurances, have their everything in line, because the one day you don't do that, you can regret it for the rest of your life. So we're very proud to work with Damien Casapinta. You know, I've been working with him for so many years now. And it's, apart from, you know, a friend in the industry, I can rely on him because he knows how to do things the right way. You have to be so careful when you create things like this magical 2 days, because at both venues, had we not had such professional supplier like Damien, it would not have turned out how it did. And God forbid, it might have gone wrong. So at the moment, we're at the end of this truss going up, which is great. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, everybody check. Trussen.
Okay. And it's happening. They're starting.
Go, 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 go.
I get the feeling that the structure needs to move slightly this way on the end. Doesn't matter, just move as much as you can to over there.
1, 2, 3.
So much time to do just a truss frame. This is what sometimes people don't realize. Yeah, let's do a truss frame here. It's been hours working on it. Move it on the tiles because we'll scratch it.
This one.
I give us another. Exciting, exciting.
No, I would take the set.
Oh, sorry. Nearly done.
Otherwise, we'll be.
It's all coming together.
Well, it looks like everything here is under control. Would you be kind enough to bring us up to speed, Sarah?
And the big truss is up. Very excited, very excited. Tonight, in the middle of the night, we're going to test the lighting. There's still so much to do. Another truss is coming up there for the DJ next to the pyramid. But now it's time for me to move because things are happening. It's time. Control freak Sarah needs to be on the other side. Right?
With Damien having the pre-party under control, Sarah goes to check out location B, and the crew works into the night. Come back after the break to find out what they've gotten up to. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, and Palazzo Parisio. It's late at night and the camera crew have gone home. Sarah obliges us with a phone video.
And during the night, we are working. These lovely people are preparing all these balloons. And here we are with them in spirit and deciding things as we go along. So, let me take you a little bit to see these balloons. Hello, Janelle. Hello. We're back with more balloons. Look how nice. We're now going to be discussing what they're doing. I like this much more. Look. Show what we're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you for now. Let me continue with Janelle.
Ideally, in these situations, when you have big productions, you always take a 2-day setup, so you're relaxed. But we didn't really have a 2-day setup. We knew it's going to be an all-nighter at some point.
These balloons are beautiful, and this is all chrome, big, huge. Mela, are we gonna overlap here? Are we gonna go there? I think we should go more outwards, right? Exactly. Because my biggest thing, Janelle, here, look. You see 2.5 meters by 1 meter. Yes. I still need you to leave me 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters to see all the way up.
I did have a nap of half an hour on the sofa at a point, so I can't say that the sofas at Gracie's are comfy. And I did have a quick nap, a very quick power nap, and I was up again.
Jean, I am living on coffee at the moment. It's the only solution to remain awake. Welcome to Balloon Land. Look how beautiful. Janelle and her team at it again. This is excellent. One, I put there. So it is 2:05 in the morning. We're here because we're doing light checks. Why? Because the event is tomorrow evening. We can't risk that certain lights are not working or not looking good. We're managing this area, and there we go. Look, voila. We are all very, very tired. It's very normal. Whoever, look, we're checking the strobes, and whoever thinks that the event industry planning is very easy, think twice, but we love it. We will not be filming anymore tonight because my lovely cameraman has to go and sleep to be fit to film us again at 7 in the morning. So, see you again tomorrow 7, and I'll update you what happened in the meantime. Probably very little sleep, more coffee. Good night. Thank you.
Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, and Palazzo Parisio.
So, morning of the event. Ooh, the clock is ticking, the clock is ticking, the clock is ticking. But slowly, slowly, one piece at a time, and we get it all done.
Good morning. Bonjour, Jean. Well, I saw you 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Not much.
For us to be able to produce those balloons and they don't start going smaller and uglier, we had to work through the night. But we managed. And this is when you need people to obviously accommodate your crazy setup times.
Mela, this is taking shape. I know we still need the backdrop at the back, but it's taking shape. It's really cool. Yes. Maybe you fill in a bit more there or what? Come on, let's stay to show. We haven't finished that, so. Okay, Mela, shall we go through everything? Want to show me your work of art? Okay. Show me your work of art. Come and see this.
Very nice, Johnny. Very impressive. This is a really nice photo wall. Done a lot of work around the stairs. On the stairs, basically, we're covered everywhere with balloons. What do you think, sir?
Beautiful. I think we have over 5,000-6,000 balloons. Not 7. I think we ordered 7.
Yes. And you've been working since what time?
7 o'clock.
7 yesterday, yeah, 7 into 9. 7.
So that's 13 and a half hours. And you should see the team. At a point they were 8. At a point they were 8 in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Balloons being blown. It was an amazing experience. This is the reward you get after all so much hard work. Now we'll see if the client will like it tonight. But
It's very hard not to, but
the staircase is amazing. We added the tassels as well. So I think balloons will
there's still a lot to add on to the balloons as well.
because we have the flowers. It's okay. I'm sure your family needs to know you're alive. So take your phone. We'll leave you go. Thank you very much. And we will send you pictures when everybody's partying around your balloons.
Moving on from these floral frolics, Sarah has a selfie situation up on the Gracie's roof.
I think selfies here, because this was his problem with too many things that people can't take selfies with that. So either we remove one of these and leave here for selfies, or leave them this corner.
When I am looking at a setup, I always look in the eyes of a photographer and a videographer. Maybe because at university I loved photography and videography.
What we can do is corner the sofa. So put one here, one there, there'll be an empty space here.
So when we're ready or we're nearly ready, I always like to have a look across through the eyes of a lens, because that's the memories. When it's crowded, it's only the photos that remain. And I think that's very, very, very important. So when there's a good selfie place or a good spot where everybody's going to want to go there at some point, then you have to make it accessible. And I think that comes as well through experience and repeating the job again and again.
These
This
need
and
to
this
go.
needs to go.
I know, it's really ugly at the back, so put it against the wall. Leave me a place for a plant. You need to organize everything neatly to make everything vanish without showing, ideally, from the gaps.
I love stress, and I know I hate it too, but stress just makes me. But back stress makes me go, you know?
I'm sorry, I know you're helping me, but you cannot.
Who likes stress?
With only a few hours to go, the team still have to finalize the preparations and add finishing touches for the pre-wedding party.
The reason I wanted to organize the furniture over there is I knew that that was the welcome place. People are going to come in, go up the stairs, and they're going to land there. We need them to go to the roof, but a lot of people will say hi, have their welcome drink, and get stuck. So I wanted to make sure that I can accommodate at least 100 people easy over there.
but there's space for the queen. Centered. This is... I need to move this as well. This is our table. So the only other thing we could do is create a cluster here.
It's not easy to move that furniture, the poor stuff over here. Plus it's dangerous because you can ruin the flooring and stuff like that.
I want 4 over there. Don't cluster there. It's over there. Now we'll get it back. Don't worry, but we need to move this carpet. I think the sofa is going to be too heavy. Hey, Sasha. In this room, we have to be very careful because this parquet is very, very old. You do not do that. Everything has to be lifted in this room.
There were a lot of things which could only be done on the day, like the disco balls. We didn't know it would be a bit windy. It's not good to have them hanging from the day before. Wanted to make sure they're polished, no dew on them.
Remove them. They are central at the moment. Do you want to try and stuff one here? The one planter, where did it go?
The last 1 hour is crucial because we have to see what furniture is left, position the furniture, move things. The caterers are full bloom starting to cook and get ready. We need to get ready.
Still, I've learned my lesson here. You do not drag anything. Not the yellow, the orange. But there isn't. There are 2 entrances, so it's...
The worst part in a wedding for me is when everything is ready and they're just dancing and having fun. Yes, it's satisfactory, but I have nothing left to do. Just wait for the last 3 hours to pass.
Over there.
I prefer to be busy.
Done. Okay, so far. What we can do. Before you leave, come and find this one. I will have one. You saw how ugly they are at the back. Stop it. We have where to store.
The pace is high at the pre-party location. But isn't it time you went to see the second location? See you after the break. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, and Palazzo Parisio. Thanks to Jean Zamit for the makeup of Sarah and Becky in the studio.
Okay, so we have to fly from here and go to the other venue. Why? Because tonight, yes, the event is here, but we are full blast preparing for tomorrow's actual ceremony and dinner and party at the other venue. Now, this morning at 11 o'clock, and we're running really late already, we're meeting the bride, the bridal party, to go to the processional at the other venue, so they practice how to go down the aisle. So tomorrow it is sort of picture perfect and there's less fluffing around. Upstairs, Damien's people are nearly done. It's more a lot of wiring and a lot of technicalities which I don't need to be involved with. Furniture was moved, cushions were fluffed up upstairs here. So I think we're nearly done here. Anyway, we will arrive an hour and a half too before the start and then do the final little touches. Off we go to the next venue.
Sarah and Becky must now shoot across the island to go investigate the second location.
Bye-bye, Valletta, for now. We're back again, all at 5 o'clock, but looking very pretty and all ready to perform and execute the event for a client. Now we're leaving Valletta and rushing to the venue. Becky's driving. Good driver.
I'm an excellent driver.
Yes. Her opinion.
Especially when we need to get from one place to another quickly.
But her car's called Titch, like ventilator. Small car, perfect for Valletta. So Titch is taking us. Thank you for driving. Not a good passenger, but I have no choice. So we'll see everybody once we get to the other side now. But off a rush because we still have a lot of setup. Then we need to somehow look decent to start the actual event. See you later. And look who we have. My little assistant Anne came along today. It's very hot, she's complaining a lot, right? But she loves coming on site when we're building big things, and we are building big things here. Today, in literally 1 hour, 10 minutes, this huge structure has to go up. So we are all going to sit here, wait, probably on our laptops very quickly. But it's very important for us to see this up, just like we did at the other venues. The wind seems to be picking up, but it's very welcome. What do you think, Anne? Dust in your eyes? Are you going to say something to the camera? Or you're just going to see the structure go up and wait with Mummy? Number 2. Okay, don't say much, huh? Don't waste so much bit. Okay, so I'll leave you to it, but I want to grab the team now, especially Mylene and Becky, so we plan tomorrow. It's up. It's now time for the men and the boys to finish off their screws and everything. Look at Damien holding his head, passing by behind me. My time to refreshen up, go quickly home and get to the venue for tonight. We'll continue later. Come on, we need to go this way first for the bag.
Next time on Flip the Venue, we see the conclusion of this marvellous setup and follow Sarah and the 150-strong team as they battle the wind, heat, and a shortage of time due to a very unfortunate miscommunication. See you next time.
But we didn't anticipate the smallest, most minor thing in that wedding.